Many people believe that when you come into money, you simply purchase all the things you've always wanted. The latest gadgets, the trendiest clothes, and every high-end item in sight. But here's a little secret that's often overlooked. Those who truly build and sustain wealth don't follow that pattern. In fact, wealthy individuals tend to avoid buying many of the things you might think they'd rush to acquire. Why? Because authentic wealth isn't about flashy spending. It's about being strategic, intentional, and, most importantly, focused on making investments that grow over time. Let's take a closer look at some of the things successful people typically steer clear of, even if they can afford them several times over. First up, trendy fashion. Wealthy individuals don't chase after fast fashion or hop on every fleeting trend. Instead, they focus on timeless style. They invest in a select few high-quality pieces that are durable, well-fitting, and not overly ostentatious. This approach isn't about being dull. It's a reflection of confidence and self-assurance. Rather than flaunting the latest logos, they often look just as sharp in classic outfits they've had for years. Next, let's talk cars. Many affluent people choose not to buy new cars frequently. Cars are among the fastest depreciating assets, and those who are financially savvy know better than to splurge on a brand new luxury vehicle. You'll often find millionaires driving reliable pre-owned cars like Toyotas or Hondas. It's not merely about cost, it's a smart financial decision. They understand that spending on flashy vehicles detracts from their ability to grow wealth elsewhere. Plus, most of them aren't concerned about others' opinions. They've already achieved a sense of accomplishment. Now, onto technology. The latest smartphone or tablet may be enticing, but wealthy individuals typically resist the urge to upgrade just because something new hits the market. They recognize that technology is a tool meant to facilitate their lives, not a status symbol to flaunt. If their devices still serve their purpose, they keep using them instead of jumping on the newest model simply for the sake of it. Then, there are the homes they choose. While some affluent people opt for larger residences, those who maintain long-term wealth often prefer to downsize. They understand that extra space comes with additional responsibilities like cleaning, maintenance, and higher taxes. More rooms don't necessarily equate to more happiness or comfort. Many wealthy people seek homes that genuinely complement their lifestyles, prioritizing function and personal satisfaction over ego. To round out our list, let's explore experiences over materials. Wealthy individuals often prioritize spending on enriching experiences, travel, education, and quality time with loved ones, rather than accumulating material possessions. They recognize that memories and life experiences bring more genuine happiness than things ever could. This mindset not only enhances their joy, but also often leads to greater personal growth and fulfillment. In summary, the wealthiest among us often adopt a thoughtful and calculated approach to spending. Instead of pursuing fleeting trends or flashy possessions, they focus on what truly matters, investments that enhance their lives and well-being while building lasting financial security. So, the next time you think about wealth, remember that it's not just about what you can buy. It's about how you manage and grow the resources you have. Embracing this mindset not only sets the stage for financial success, but also cultivates a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Let's talk about the habits that set wealthy individuals apart in their financial choices. It's fascinating to see how their mindset shapes their relationship with money. First up, they rarely chase status purchases. Think about it. Wealthy people typically already know their worth. They don't feel the need to showcase it to the world. This is why many of them will often choose to skip the VIP package, the first-class seat, or the pricey wine at dinner. Of course, this doesn't mean they never indulge, but they tend to avoid these purchases because they understand that they are designed to create a perception of wealth rather than representing true financial success. The truly wealthy appreciate substance over illusion. Now let's talk about high-interest debt. Wealthy individuals seem to steer clear of it as if it's the plague. They are highly aware of the money traps that come with credit cards and avoid accumulating debt like it's poison. While many might casually swipe their cards, the rich either pay off their balance in full each month or opt not to use credit at all. They recognize that a 20% interest rate can quickly turn a tempting purchase into a financial burden. Instead, they use credit wisely, often leveraging it for rewards rather than needing it for day-to-day expenses. This approach showcases their ability to delay gratification, leading to greater wealth in the long run. Another interesting habit is their aversion to clutter and unnecessary convenience purchases. Wealthy people don't find themselves accumulating piles of gadgets or buying into every trendy impulse item. They avoid clutter not just for the sake of organization, but because they understand that it can sap both mental energy and finances. Have you ever noticed those random items at checkout that promise massive life changes? Wealthy individuals usually pass on those. Their focus is on utility and simplicity, often pausing to ask themselves, "Do I truly need this?" before making a purchase. It's a simple yet profound practice that many overlook. Additionally, let's explore their thoughts on extended warranties and add-ons. When faced with upsells like extended warranties or additional features, wealthier buyers often skip them, not out of frugality, but because they've done their homework. They know that many extended warranties go unused, and extra features often don't bring significant value. They are careful not to pay for merely a sense of security, prioritizing genuine worth instead. Perhaps one of the most striking habits is their resistance to upgrading their lifestyle. This is a crucial distinction that reveals the differences between high earners and true wealth. Wealthy individuals are adept at avoiding lifestyle creep, where spending increases with income. Instead of inflating their expenses with every raise, they maintain steady spending. That valuable gap between what they earn and what they spend is where real wealth accumulates. Many people struggle to build wealth because every extra dollar earned gets spent just as quickly. Wealthy individuals cleverly reverse this cycle, fostering continued financial success. Lastly, wealthy people are discerning about what they buy so that they don't let possessions control their lives. This is a subtle yet impactful perspective. They tend to shy away from purchases that entail excessive responsibility, upkeep, or conditions that make them feel owned by their belongings. You won't see them hastily buying boats, complicated cars, or expansive homes that require constant management. If something creates more stress than joy, they're likely to pass. To them, freedom is far more valuable than flashy possessions. Owning things should bring peace and joy, not be a trap disguised as a luxury. In summary, these principles can inspire us all to approach our financial decisions with more thoughtfulness and intention, paving the way toward a more prosperous and liberated future. Wealthy habits, key insights. Avoiding impulse purchases. Wealthy individuals don't buy just because something is on sale. A discount doesn't justify a purchase if it wasn't planned. They prioritize need over price, distinguishing between smart spending and emotional buying. Not buying to escape. Wealthy people face reality rather than using shopping as a distraction. They invest in self-awareness and emotional processing instead of shopping to cope with boredom or pain. Not tying purchases to emotions. Many fall into the trap of rewarding themselves with purchases. But wealthy individuals cultivate a healthier relationship with money, celebrating with non-financial experiences instead. They find joy in walks, meals with friends, and personal reflection rather than retail therapy. Ultimately, wealth isn't just about what you acquire, but also about what you choose to forego. It's about clarity, control, and embracing freedom instead of being weighed down by material possessions.